Okay, so yesterday we found out that we're getting new links, and that's huge. That's really big because it's gonna make it much more convenient compared to going completely out of our way to using our resources into making them link materials. Like initially, before, we would like all the synchro materials, they had to become link materials, and the less materials you need, the better. Which means the more you have left over to synchro with. So that's really good. And let me just quickly go over the cryston effect, the cryston link monster that we're gonna get, because it's pretty damn good. Okay, so for those of you that haven't heard about it, so it's a link to machine, 1500 attack. It points bottom left, bottom right, and all you need is 2 monsters, including 1 or more tuners. So that's pretty easy to do in any synchro deck. You can only use each effect of this card's name once per turn. Okay, so if this card is link summon, you can special summon 1 level 3 or lower tuner monster from your hand or deck. The effect of the monster special summoned by this effect cannot be activated during this turn, which is good because that's gonna be initially the Denglang flow. Like a lot of you have been mentioning it, this pretty much should be the Denglang flow. Pretty much, it's gonna give you the access to that tuner that we were missing, and that's huge because we don't need to be relying on top decking or something, because that's gonna be right there. Like it's gonna be guaranteed. Okay, once we open up Go Fu or whatever, but then it'll be different though, because that means we will need to open up a tuner. So it kind of damn, it goes kind of hand in hand, and that's a bit odd. It is a bit odd now that I think about it. But I guess you can make the dead quick draws as part of the material, so that's not so bad. That seems pretty easy to do. It's pretty crazy. And then the second effect is oh, that's been crazy, right? I played through that freaking skill drain and the trap, and I got max seed, dude. That's freaking, how crazy is that, man? Let's talk about, oh my god, IQ on Synchro. That's pretty damn insane. Okay, and then the second one is during your opponent's main phase or battle phase, you can banish this card, special summon 1 tuner synchro monster from your extra deck. This special summon is treated as a synchro summon, which is good. You can bring out Excel, Formula, Coral Dragon if you haven't made it, Tatsunoko. You can pretty much bring out anything, any synchro tuner. Tuner synchro monster. Yeah, that's pretty insane, dude. I have to like really look at see what other ones we have, cause that's pretty cool, man. And that's gonna be major help. It just brings it down to what it is that it's gonna be really helpful. And the one like got my attention was the Clifford one. That's actually pretty damn good, dude, for what it is. Okay, so it's link to Earth Machine, 1800 attack, bottom left, bottom right. It just requires 2 machines to do it. So essentially you can do it with. So maybe now you can utilize machine dupe. Bring out your machines and use the Synchron as the effect. It's pretty crazy, dude. Well, anyways, this link summon card is unaffected by the effects of spell and trap cards, and is unaffected by the effects of other link monsters. That's freaking huge. So I think this has a lot to do with like this huge. Okay, so once per turn you can. This is the second effect. Once per turn you can target 1 face-up card you control and 1 face-up card your opponent controls. Negate their effects until the end of the turn. So that can be any face-up card. It doesn't have to be a monster. It can be like a face-up field spell. Just negate it, like if it's blank, which is really cool. And then the third effect is them 3 effects. When two monsters are special summoned to the zones this card points to, you can add 1 level 5 or higher machine monster from your deck to your hand. So that's really good. You can add a Sofnir, you can add a quick draw, you can add you get a level 5. You can add a Machina Fortress if you want to. You can add the Kaiju, the machine Kaiju. Dude, you can add like pretty decent stuff. And the Gladiator Beast one is really got my attention too. I was like, oh, that's pretty damn good, man. It's like a tag out. So it's pretty much it's a link to Wing Beast, effect monster, attack 2000, bottom left, bottom right. Just two Gladiator Beast monsters. It's like a Gazara. pretty much. That's what it is. Yeah, it's pretty much like a Zeros. Just tag in, tag out, tag in, tag out, which is always good. Okay, so it's just 2 gladiator beasts. You can only use the second effect of this card name once per turn. Okay, so if a gladiator beast monster you control attacks, that monster cannot be destroyed by battle. That's huge. That's like a Wabuku. That's pretty much what it's a one card. You don't need anything else to do it. Also, your opponent cards and effects cannot be activated until the end of the damage step, which is huge. Anytime that, like, any type of monsters, like if a monster has, your opponent can activate anything until after damage step. Oh my god! Normally they're underwhelming because that's all they do, so they can prevent that effect to be valuable, like before you even enter its prime moment of attacking. So this is not bad. It's not bad at all. And then at the end of the battle phase, if this card battled, you can return this card to the extra deck, special mean 2 gladiator beast monsters with different names from your deck. So you can bring out Bestiare, Geysaras, boom. Oh my god, that's huge. And then of course the Lightsworn one, which is, oh my god. Oh my god. And this is, I don't know what the heck this is about. Like, this is the first time I've experienced this. Have any of you experienced this? This is the first time I run into this. That's pretty damn, like, what the hell? Like what do you do to that? What do you do? I mean, unless you have Cosmic, then you just, of course, it's fine. But if you don't, you're stuck. Like I was pretty much playing, like, just ignoring what the heck he was doing. Okay, as long as he's not interrupting my field, then I'm good. So I was like, wait, why does he keep doing it, dude? Just keep doing it over and over again. Like, what the hell? Okay, but the Lightsworn one, right? So it's a Warrior Link effect monster 2400 attack. Bottom up, bottom left, bottom right. Oh, this one has 3. Crazy. What's the link? 3? Oh, shit. Okay, so 3. Oh, damn, 3. Okay, 3 monsters with the same attribute but different names. I guess that shouldn't be too hard to do. Yeah, that shouldn't be too hard to do. Because either way, you replenish by sending a wolf, milling 3. So that's pretty huge. Yeah, it makes up for it. Okay, so you can only use the first and second effect of this card's name once per turn. If this card was Link Summon, send 1 card from your deck to the graveyard. That's cool. Send the wolf right away, or Trick Clown. Snow. Get Snow easily. Wow. If a card is sent from your deck to the graveyard, send the top 3 cards of your deck to the graveyard. Oh my god. And then the last one. Okay, this is just insane. Look at that. And let me put deck list. Okay, so here's the deck list. Okay, so the third effect is if this face-up card leaves the field due to your opponent's effect, or destroy a battle, target one card in your graveyard that's your hand. That's pretty cool. Oh my god, these new links are like so. Oh my god. So okay, so here's the deck list. Okay, so the way I figured, normally in the past you guys saw that I was not playing Armageddon Knight, but the more I was playing, the more I was thinking. I was like, okay, well, when you limit yourself, that means it's much easier to stop you. But if you have multiple, it's not. Of course, the contradiction of having multiple normal summons is there. That you don't want to have 6 normal summons. But the simple fact that you want to open Level Eater as fast as you can. So this pretty much just ups the consistency of opening up Level Eater with this. Because Gofu Armageddon is still good. Gofu Level Eater is still good. But you also want to have the chance of having this play, where if you open up these 3, that gives you the end board. But like, let's say, what if you don't open up this? That means you want to open up this, and what are better chances of doing that than opening up with Armageddon Knight? Because Armageddon Knight gives you that pretty much, and then this still gives you the dragon at least, and then it'll still give you a chance to get your engine going and draw into stuff. So yeah, and then same thing. This is just outlet, discard outlet, just to make sure that if you open up Level Eater, you don't want to just like if you want to prevent normal summoning if you can. So that's what these are here to like pitch the Level Eater off your hand, and then save your normal summon for this one. And if you don't, then you just use it for Armageddon Knight if you need to. And then I cut Zephyros and Orochi because I was like, okay, well, let's try to make it as these are the ones I actually need. This is what of course, versatility is within Zephyros and Orochi because it gives you the odd chance of opening up with this Zephyros on a level 1 tuner and this. But I was like, oh my god, I don't know. I'd rather just up this and then make this consistent as possible, because it's just higher. It's just a higher count. So all you drawing to any of this is much better. And same thing. Okay, so just everything is. I thought these are the tuners you need. I was gonna play mathematician, but mathematician, I don't know. I just felt like it'd be like, that's 8 normal summons. I was like, I think I could afford to cut it and just have this centered with lore, and I think it's much better that way. And then cosmics, because it's just right now it's really better. Just hit the trap of the magicians, and then against Spyro is you just have your slide pretty much. And then if you noticed, I'm playing 2 jet, and the more I was playing with this, oh my god, this came up so much. This came up, oh my god, this came up so much. Like there were times where I would go to the first one, I would have like a tuner engraved, and then I was like, oh damn, if I could bring back a tuner, and I was like, wait, I can bring this back and live with it and go into another one, and then use that as a material for the quasar. I was, oh, that's pretty damn good, man. And it just, oh my, it was just, oh, I really like this. It gives you that versatility of being able to go to the second one if they negate the first one. Oh my god, it's so, I like this 2 and 2, the double duos. Like, but I do miss 3 so high though. To be honest, I do miss 3 so high. Like, I'll be like sometimes it comes up where I want to just use 3 to make the blazer or quasar without anything. But I don't know. So far I'm liking it. And side deck, this is like a Spyro pretty much. Like all you want to do is like, you don't really care. You don't want to prevent them. Odds of you drawing into something and preventing them. Your strategy is completely different to everyone else's. You're not conservative at all. You are meaning to overwhelm them, so you don't want to base that off of the chance of drawing into a hand trap, because if you top take a hand trap after they've gone off, even though that won't even do a significant amount unless you, because like if you ash them, they'll still have the quick fix. If you ogre them, they'll just bring it back with brick red and insert anyway. The only way to stop it, I think, is if you strike it and they don't have big red. That's pretty much the only way I've experienced that. If you strike it big, they get the quick fix, and they don't get a search, and that's pretty much that's where it falls into, because they've used the normal summon. And I don't know, it just seems like the end result was pretty scary, so why not just deal with the end result? Like, let them do everything they want, and then at the end just sphere mode them, get rid of everything, and then you just push and go for the big boom. Same thing. And Lancia is pretty good, because like Lancia the what's it called, evenly matched, so that's pretty cool. And then match restrict for you when you're going first, because kaiju suck, and sphere mode are gonna be pretty. I think there's gonna be a pretty big deal, because you just don't want to lose to kaiju or sphere mode. And then for going second, just like in paleo or something, or and yeah, that's pretty much it. I gotta put another video up of a match against Drake. It was pretty insane. Oh my god, dude, get it. But hopefully you enjoyed the video, and thanks for watching.